Alright YouTube, it is the Bat Nerd, and I am back with another Bat Nerd Reviews, and today I am reviewing, as I review the first movie, I thought I'd keep it going by reviewing, and by watching, and now I'm reviewing the Toxic Avenger Part II. So, this is written by Gay Barrington Terry, and directed by Lloyd Kaufman, Michael Hers, starring Ron Fazio, Phoebe Lager or something, John Altamin or something, and Rick Collins, Yasuka, Toshumo Saki, and Makio, some are Japanese. So this is a sequel to the first movie from 1984, and this follows Marvin Junko, and no longer Marvin Fred. As crime in his town of Tromaville is becoming safe and a nice place to live. Crime's down and he's not really busy lately, the Toxic Avengers. And he's breaking down and having a depression, and he then feels that he needs to find his real father, who is told is in Japan. So he goes off to Japan to find his father, but of course that is all a distraction. So this corporation called the Apocalypse can pollute the area again with toxic waste and destroy things, and that's what happens back home in Tromaville in New York. And he is, no one is safe. Anyway, he goes on this journey to find his father, and he finds him, but realizes he's a corrupt evil businessman, and he ends up fighting him, and then he gets sliced and diced by a distracted sushi chef. And anyway, he then goes back to America to save his town and fight crime. And in the end, he marries his lover, Claire, his blind girlfriend. And he even finds his real father, who turns out he wasn't a corrupt businessman. And it was a case of mistaken identity. Okay, enough with the plot, let's get to my likes and dislikes. So, what did I like? Well, I liked that the practical makeup stayed on him, and he was pretty much the same as he was from the first movie, disfigured and stuff, so the makeup was good on that. And I liked that the whole Japanese setting, Japan and everything, and some of the fight sequences, and the hilarity and the humor, and the cinematography was good, and the music was good as well. The picture was a little better this time, probably because of being the late 80s. Now we go to my dislikes. There was a lot of stuff in this that was a bit too stupid. Like, there was a whole fight sequence around the first act of the movie where where the chairman of the Apocalypse Corporation sends out one hitman after another, one henchman after another, and he's constantly fighting, and the fighting gets silly and also gets a bit great. I mean, good practical effects in some of the gore, but yeah, it just drags on a little too long and it starts to get a little boring. There is also later on in the movie another sequence where the Toxic Avenger gets onto a cab with an elderly couple and is chasing this dark rider, and again, that whole chase drags on and it gets boring and it just gets stupid. So those are things that really didn't do it for me. And is the first one better? I don't really think so. Yeah, I think so. The second one, not so good. I didn't really. I liked it, but I didn't get the same enjoyment out of this one as I did from the first one. So it's not a brilliant sequel. And also, there's a lot of voiceover narration from Melvin and him talking and stuff, and that again drags on with the voiceover. But, not a brilliant sequel. So my ratings, I'm gonna give the Toxic Avenger Part II a 2.5 batarangs out of 5. Is it good? Do I recommend it? If you like the first one and you want to make the time commitment of the second one, it's about it's 96 minutes long or 103 minutes long on the director's cut. Anyway, yeah, I'm just saying, don't hold your breath for something cool or great. So, yeah, that's it for this Bat Nerd Reviews. Let me know down in the comments below, have you seen this one? What do you think to it? If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share it with your friends. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and to hit that notification bell. All my social media links are down below in the description, so be sure to check all that out. I have been the Bat Nerd, and this has been Bat Nerd Reviews. So, until next time, Bat Nerd out.